going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supply. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
Alright. Let's go to the Diamond Inn. Go to the river. Oof. Yeah. I had a little break between that and this because I want to go eat. Had some nice
Looks like I found the river.
comida,
Where's Gav?
but yeah, I'm tired, low key though, but whatever. Where's the river? Oh, it's Gav.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Alright. I low-key gotta get to, oh. Stop jumping. I feel like the jump button is low-key kind of useless, because I feel like you never really
This is Stardust.
use it, I feel like. I never
Just
really
looks like
used
black sand to me.
not start, like, the jump button. I haven't used it, like, at all. I feel like it's kind of pointless. I know in most games you can't even jump, so it's like most FF7 games or Final Fantasy games you can't even jump. So like I feel like having a jump button isn't even like a necessity at that point. Oh, it's Dogi. Oh, I haven't pet him in a while. You know, you went Super Saiyan. I never petted you after going Super Saiyan, so. This reminds me of the Chocobo missions where it'd be like to find use the Chocobo to sniff out stuff and you know all that type of stuff. It's probably up here. Doesn't seem like it. Up here doesn't seem like there's much up there anyways. Probably more this way. Get that real quick. Oh, I was in full health, that's crazy.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
I'm gonna get two. Oh, God.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Quest complete. Letting off steam. Ah. Goblin coin.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Yep. Loki, I think what she's making is going to be what gets us to like,
Don't come up with something
hold up.
soon.
Let me look at the map real quick. Oh, there's no water here. What the hell? I was gonna say that's what gets us to here. Actually, it might still because there's a lot of water. It's kind of, yeah, there's a lot of water, so I presume that's probably what's gonna get us there. That's why it's probably a main
You'll
quest.
be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
Oh, there's still 2 to go.
What's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins. I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
Would you just call her what's
her
her name?
Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater...
You can stop there. Mid.
Yeah, I
said
skipped it
you'd be
because
able
I'm
to
like,
use parts of a fallen
I
ruin.
was like, I haven't
Where would I
listened to all
find it?
that.
Ah, yes. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Would that help?
Oh, very much. I'll gather my team.
What if I don't prioritize the quest? All the way up here, damn. Oh, this is Lost One. Ain't this where we fought? Yeah, this is where we fought. Benedict, or not this exact place right here, but it's close enough. We fought her at the Locom Temple, you know. Okay, yeah. I have terrible map navigation. It's honestly a disability at this point. I'd originally like fought the game design. Oh, wrong. I went to the wrong way. Fuck. But at this point, it's not even the game design. It's the fact that I just can't fucking traverse a fucking map for the life of me. Fuck me. Oh, it's up here. This is not it. The fuck? Oh, I completely missed it. Shit. It's over here. Yeah, this is the right way. Let's go. You know, I kind of like this right now. It's just kind of relaxing, except a little too relaxing. I hate when it's relaxing because it makes me fall asleep. Those gav. Nah, bro. Like, as of recently, I've been getting like hella tired. Like, I'll play certain games and it'll get me like really tired. Like, I play like Minecraft, right? And I'll get like really tired just by playing it. I don't know. It's just like too relaxing of a game. I mean, even playing Fortnite nowadays gets me tired. It's not that it's like I'm sleeping. It's just the fact that I don't know. Oh damn. Insta death. Oh damn. level 30. I'm gonna level up a little bit more though. I mean, I would have probably leveled up more if I do side quests or not. But really, right now, I'm just trying to really beat the game. That's really what my current goal is. Because I do want to get to a lot more. Try to play a couple more games. Obviously, probably depending on what happens in the next couple of days. I shan't really need to rush to these games because.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The,
So.
Ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
How long do these travels take? I feel like fast travel isn't. Well, obviously, fast travel wasn't like real.
Anybody home?
I thought. Oh. Ah, not one of these fuckers again.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Ooh, that fucking Fist of Fury is so cool. Gotta remember I have that ability of holding it down the fucking. What the fuck does it do? I hate this thing.
Nice try.
Ooh, fuck. Yeah. It wasn't as bad as last time. At least this last time. Last time I died because he one-shot me. That won't happen again.
The things I do for you, Mid.
I don't even know. Mid's like a random ass character too. Mid just kind of. I don't know. I mean, maybe she was there before. I don't know if Mid was there before
Don't
time
let us
skip.
keep you. We'll see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
And we got one
Right.
more thing for her dumbass
I'll
too.
let Mid know you're on your way.
How are we gonna get there faster if they got here before us? Quest complete. Letting off Steam 2. Now let's go let off Steam 3. But where is Sid even buried? Okay, I guess they're picking up stuff. Travel to Mid. I'm glad I have this fast travel thing because I don't feel like fucking going to the map, doing all that shit.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started.
Okay.
I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
I speak to Hippocrates.
When it comes to boyish charm...
God damn, yeah, you gotta say something different, bro. You ain't original anymore. I gotta check every single time, because, you know, she's funny. She has funny little things. I wonder how... So, they found this is a hideout, right? It's called the Hideout. It is the most obnoxious and most obvious thing. It's like in the middle of the ocean. It's a big-ass ship. How have they not found it or destroyed it in 5 years? The hideout was, like, actually kind of hidden because it was, like, inside of, like a canyon or a ravine. I don't know. And they destroyed it. This seems like Titan could have destroyed this fucking instantly. This is a fucking...
Do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
There you go.
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of... pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure Either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Alright, we gotta go where? No, we gotta speak to him. I just got done speaking to him.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Joe.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
Bro, I need more development for from goddamn Jill and fucking Clive, bro. Cause I mean they were about to kiss at one time, but you know Gav had to slide in between that shit.
Where's Jill?
Oh, I forgot about this place. Oh, my fault.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Where's the? There she
Are
is.
those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Alright.
You'll not find a bruised pippin in the fresh cuts.
That for nuts.
We haven't much, but you're free to look. I trust it's all here. All anyone ever wants anymore is water. Great. How am I supposed to make a living?
Yo,
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Pepio nuts. Oh, I thought I was like, I'm that broke.
Thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Can I go back inside? Oh, I can. Hold up.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you. It's all right.
Where's the?
What can I do without Sweetwater
There
and
she
Lord
is.
Talc?
It's been too long. The realm may have changed. I will
Oh.
admit, I fancy yours, meanwhile.
Alright,
Be sure to
leave.
give my regards to Otto.
I didn't think it was not gonna be audible. I thought she was gonna actually speak. She only said like the first statement and then that's it. That's unfortunate. I haven't actually seen that in a minute. Most of the games are fully voice acted nowadays. Just like every ounce of fucking text is fucking voiced.
Fresh cuts. Come, up. You'll not find a bruised pippin.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Oh, development.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
W Riz. Trying to get this in. What on with, bruh?
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moondew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Harpocrates.
Quest complete. Almost at level 31, bro. Shit.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
It's not that far away, but I might as well travel there. Yo, Mid.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Yeah,
Right
I'm
then,
apparently go
let's start
beef.
working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
What's the Black Hammer? What's the Black Hammer? Oh.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Are we done making the ship?
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Waterbed. I'm about to make the first steamboat boat sometime later. Is it this thing right here? That shit looks ass. What is that? Oh. Bro, you're gonna make the hideaway fucking mobile? That'd be cool as fuck. But I don't know how we're gonna move it because it's kind of in the lake.
It's finally finished!
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
Fucking mean 3 more to go.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Thank God. I ain't finna get you them.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
You got that right.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Capitan Clive. Damn, that's little.
Sometimes help to build.
They told me she was building a ship.
Yeah, she's gonna make this ship mobile.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Why would she leave? That'd be stupid. Look at the foredeck.
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers.
So she made the engine just to leave?
Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What's this letter? Please tell me your uncle ain't dead.
Uncle.
My journey to Canberra has been resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strong box with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on of the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of the certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Talaman's product to be quick and the valiant enterprise, I doubt that the Canberra authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of the dockyards, no matter how deserted, as if rumor has it, or has already reached my friend. It may no longer, it may be, wait, it may no, it may not, I fucking can't read. It may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like you to borrow your man Guy for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch of whom we little fellowship ill, and warn us, I'm just gonna...
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks.
Yeah, okay.
Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Well, this place was built.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. Right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Alright. Sid's legacy. Oh, these are the president who was buried in the original hideaway.
well, Sid. I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
onward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Indeed he did. Alright. Loki, I think we end it here because there's probably gonna be some. We're about to blow up the fucking crystalline dominion, right? So I think we end it here because next episode is gonna be crazy, or at least I think it's gonna be crazy. I hope so. It's gonna be crazy. Because if I believe it or not, I think if I remember correctly, Bahamut's making his way down here. So it's gonna be some crazy shit going on. Some crazy shit. And this is the most defended. Yeah, because we're right here. We're making our way here. It's a big ass hole right here. Actually, never really realized that. So I presume this is gonna be our last the last crystal we break, because that is the last one. And I presume this is where we're gonna use the mobilized hideout, and then just meow, and then boom, 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 boom. And I presume this is probably where we're gonna fight Odin, because we haven't really seen much of Odin in it yet. Because this was I don't remember what dominant they had. This kingdom had. I think it may have been Benedicta. Yeah, it might have been Benedicta because they had down here they had Kupka. Here they had Shiva. Here they have Bahamut, and here they have fucking Odin. So is Bahamut a water type? No, he's a wind type. I don't know what. Yeah, I guess. But I guess we'll leave it here. Next episode, we're gonna have a. She's gonna go down next episode, as a matter of fact. Ready for that shit, bruh? Alright. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Toodaloo.